Welcome to Trucks Off-Road. Right now, I'm just going to go through the scrimmages. On single player, I've basically gotten a gold medal on every single map for every single event. It's just, right now, all I need to do is just complete the tournaments, the championships, which are actually pretty tough. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. I got both of the games created by this developer, which I might do both of them. Yeah, that's right, the music. Come on, I didn't realize. I think I'm just gonna turn down the sound just in case, again, just so you can hear me. All right, final. Hold on, before I go, I think I'm gonna turn up the sound a little bit. Ooh. Donuts. We won. Now, I'm also going to show you a tip I found out about for the next event. Alright, repair. Continue championship. Next up is freestyle. I found a way to basically get the big high scores with the greatest of ease in freestyle. There's one way you can do it. This. Turn that on and basically just hold down the gas pedal. It'll give you a burn. It's kind of like doing a manual in the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. It basically makes it to where you're basically just sliding all over the place. You're doing burnouts, drifts, and stuff. It's probably about the best way to keep your combo going, which is all this game is about. It cares about basically. It's all about the combo. And this is the best way to do it. Just basically keep doing burnout. Just keep the burnout button on. And just keep burning out. Yep, just sling dirt everywhere. Let's go over the main jump. Oof. Oof. I'm surprised it didn't count as like a wheelie or something. There's like monos and sky wheelies, but not. But is there like no wheelies in the game? I wonder. I'm not sure. As you can see, easy 4 times multiplier. Didn't have to work that hard to get to this point. And again, this button's kind of a bust. Makes the game kind of unfair when it comes to freestyle, to where it can probably win freestyle pretty easily as long as you keep holding down the gas. The only negative is if you go into reverse it doesn't actually count the burnout. And that's the end. As you can see, I have 2 million points. Again, not cheating. This is the way this is not cheating. This is just how the game is. It's stupid, but it's a thing. Anyways, next event. Alright. Here we go. Circuit racing. To be fair, this is probably about the hardest racing I've found. And I do not like this course that well. Mainly because of how the course is. Usually I just go kind of slow over that. But basically it's better if you just go full throttle over those jumps. And that's that one. Alright. Now switch lanes. Luckily, this is my favorite lane. I usually do the best in this particular lane, so it shouldn't be that bad since I'm in this lane. Oh boy. As I say that, I almost flipped the truck. And there you go. You gotta kind of be careful. I don't know why this leaderboard didn't update there. Whatever. Oh, yeah. It just helped me turn. Nice. And the next one, I'll do a donut when I win. If I win. Mr. Bogged. Alright, Fusion. Again, I've gone against Fusion before. He seems to be the best competitor. Well, sometimes that happens. The truck will shift. The mud is a little bit unpredictable. Alright. Yep, easy enough. Donut. Yeah. I'm gonna show you real quick. Basically, here's the truck I have. If I go into wrecked, this is the truck that I started with. This is basically what the truck was before. Before what it is now. This is what the truck looked like. Now it's this. Anyways, continuing on, we got our next course. See what this is like. Go. Ooh. Alright, got it. A little squirrely, but got it. Boom. That's when you qualify, you just got to beat the other trucks. It's Sometimes the hardest thing is qualifying, and some things the hardest thing is qualifying. Ooh, it's getting closer. It's Fusion again. Dang, okay. Fusion might be my top best competition here. Or not. Man, I beat him worse than anyone else. Dang. Other matches that were actually pretty tough, but Fusion, never mind. But he was the best of the second best. Man, crazy. Anyways, that's an easy win. And next up is freestyle. Alright. Let's do it. Freestyle time. Freestyle is probably about the easiest event once you realize how to break it. Once you realize how to break it, it's pretty easy to like win every single time. Which is why I completed every single, like, basically completed those events first. I would say the hardest events are probably the mud bogging events, because there is some mud bogs. Unfortunately, they aren't in this tournament, but they are in some of the tournaments afterwards. Okay, it's pretty insane. And the mud bugs are probably about the hardest, especially for me to complete with the 100% and get first, because of the way it's programmed, because of the way it is. Okay. We're good. Yep, there you go. I forgot we can do a donut. Don't know why that didn't count as like airborne. I guess it has to be a certain point of airborne before it actually counts as airborne. I guess. I don't know. Another thing you probably want to make sure you do is hit basically every single camper in the track. You want to hit every single camper. No campers left behind, basically. It's my philosophy. No campers left behind. Well, to be fair, that campers are in the track. There are some that are outside the track that you can't actually get. Like, as you can see, there's some, like one over there. Up there at the hill, there's a camper over there that's just like the campers in here, but you can't hit it because it's outside the track. Those are the campers that I would say you're okay to not hit. Because it's... Oh, no. Well, at least I finished the event. But I flipped the truck at the end. Alright. Continue championships. Basically, this video is all going to be about just completing this championship here. Here, I've found out that basically the AR are coming kind of dumb on this track. I feel like the Grays might need to fix this. Because apparently, right there, as you can see, look at the blue truck over there. The truck gets stuck. Goes a bit too tight on the turn and runs into the barrier and doesn't back up. He will stay there for the rest of the race. Like, sometimes they do get past that part. There are some times where they do get past that part. I was about to win this moment when I played it the first time, but then that like the truck actually got past this part, so I ended up losing. Again, the trucks here are actually kind of fast. They're actually pretty fast and pretty quick. Which it was, again, I guess that's an update because before it was actually pretty easy to complete these for me. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally, let me get someone who's actually competent. There we go. There's someone competent. All right, and now we're on the. I think this is the same. No, this is definitely the opposite side. See, did they get stuck instantly? Oh, I think they did. They got stuck instantly, didn't they? No. Oh no, I'm just whooping them. So. Again, whenever I was playing on normal, they kept getting stuck, like you saw that blue guy did. But maybe it's actually getting rid of those guys in the tournament kind of thing, to where like you always face guys that are actually competent. At least this time when I'm on camera. I do really like this track. It's really really nice track. It's like a figure 8. Okay. Ooh. And there you go. You think that's the championship? Yep. Fusion again. Jeez. Fusion's always second. Man, Fusion. They are constant, basically, in the actual like thing. Anyways, I think this is probably about the final track we're doing. Digging deep at Skeetsters. I'll probably after this I'll show you like what I mean by how hard mud bogging is. Because you wouldn't think it would be that hard. But the way it's set up and how the barrier, the gates are, basically, basically if your truck is not powerful enough, it really is a very messy kind of thing. I'll have to show you whenever I complete this. This one's pretty straightforward. Ooh, that's close. That was a close one. I don't want it to just like be the one event like Fusion gets knocked. Oh wait, maybe I will. Come on, speed it. Come on. No, I'm actually gonna lose. Oh wait, did I beat him at the last second? Please tell me I beat him at the last second. I did. Jeez, Mr. Bog almost beat me. And Fusion again. All right, let's see if Fusion could beat me. Fusion's beat everyone else. I feel like Bog would probably beat Mr. Fusion. If I had to guess, Mr. Bog would probably beat Mr. Fusion because I can dominate Mr. Fusion. Jeez. Jeez, Mr. Bog, I would say, deserves a third place because they almost beat me. I think Mr. Bog actually might be a better opponent than Mr. Fusion. Like, I had to give him credit. Mr. Bog is like a really good opponent. But he isn't as good. Alright. Another freestyle. You already know what that means. Time for some burnouts. For constant burnouts. Turn it on. Let's go. Burnout into mud bogging. Mud bog into burnout, into damage, into more damage. some air, I guess. More damage. On circuit racing, it's better to avoid that jump, but it's better to take that jump on air, like freestyle, I guess. Oh, crap. That was a barrier. Hello. I'll let going up here. Making sure I land it. Yep, there we go. Here's a giant racing lane. I'm backwards. Let's go ahead and do a nice little donut. Nice, some air, some mud pogging right afterwards. Ooh. $3,000. 3 million points. Jeez. Well. Alright, last event. Even if I lose this one, I don't think I'm gonna lose. Basically lose the championship. See what happens. Alright, I'm behind a little bit. See if I can catch up. There we go, getting the lead. Now this is kind of where it gets interesting. You don't want to go for the big ramp. Don't want to go for that. You want to go for the small ramp. You want to go for the small ramp because the big ramp makes you go up into the air too long. I figured out. You want to avoid the big ramp as much as possible. You want to go for the small one because the big ramp really makes you lose time. And sometimes it will cause you to flip over. So it's better to literally just go for the smaller ramp. Oh! I've gotten stuck on the barrier. Alright, that's Dozer down. Alright, Mr. Bog. My fiercest competitor. That was a good turn right off the bat. Alright, good jump there. Sweet go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No! No! Come on, get to the finish. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Real quick. Okay, that was a bit closer than I wanted it to be, but we did it. And it's fusion again. Rough. It was a bad section. Warfare. It should work. And there you go. And there we go. That was the final one. First place. Now, I'm going to show you what the mud bogging's like by going straight to this track. Mud bogging. I'm going to show you what I mean by what I say. This is probably about the hardest mode. Those things, they're gates. And by the way, you can't hit them and they will fall. And once they do, guess what? You lose point. You do lose your combo. Your combo can go a maximum of basically still going up 2000, 2005. And that's kind of where it stays until you break one. Now, at first, it's alright. The course is fine. It's not too terrible. It's a little irritating at this section here. I've failed multiple times, broke those gates multiple times. For here, it's fine. This is better to go slow and steady. I usually use my e-brake to take tight turns. Oh, there we go. Gate destroyed. That's how easy it is. Also, yeah. Yeah, that thing just destroyed my gate. That piece that fell destroyed my gate. One of my gates. So yeah, environment can affect your gates. And they will destroy it accidentally. And I don't know why that happens. But that always is the case. Like, that thing right there destroys my gate. Yep, destroyed the gate. Yeah, sometimes the truck will just be like magnetized to some of these gates. It's a little irritating. But this section has nothing on what the section coming up comes up. This is the event that I probably would lose the most. Like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Sometimes the truck gets stuck, and basically you have to maneuver in a specific way to avoid it. Like, sometimes they set things in the easier path. Oh, get destroyed. Surprised that I didn't destroy one there. This section right here is probably about the hardest section ever. Because the truck does not want to go where it needs to. It loves to go right where the gates are. And also this happens too, which makes everything more irritating. And you have to go fast enough to fix your camera angle. Oh, gate destroyed. For some reason, in that section, I have destroyed more gates than any other part of the map in this game. This particular course. Because of the fact that basically the truck is, again, the only way to move sometimes is to hit the gate. To actually get unstuck is to go towards the gate stuff. Again, you know that square at the top you see? Guess what? I have already played this multiple times. That is nowhere near enough to win this event. I know. I've played this event multiple times just because, like, and gotten fifth, fourth, second. Like, watch. This is nowhere close to top. Yeah, 7th place. That was a 7th place run. The 50th got the 1st place run. So yeah, it is insanely difficult with this particular map. What are you thinking? Maybe make the truck shorter. Well, I've actually started with a shorter truck, and it was the same problem. Same problem. It's the thing. Basically, it seems like the truck is underpowered, even though I've really upgraded this thing. Like, hold on. Some of these, by the way, some of these things, like the seat and everything, like some of these things do nothing for your power. They give you more power. Some of these things just do nothing. I think for the most part, most of this stuff is basically fully upgraded. I got a turbocharger on this thing. Okay, I can't move on to the next one. I think, no, I cannot move up to the 6 speed. Unlucky, you can only move diesel for some reason. And the last time I chose chassis, I almost broke the game. Where my rear wheels were constantly stuck in the ground. So yeah. Anyways, oh, great. Yeah, now it's included before circuit racing on Bubba's Park, Marsh Country Club, and Proving Grounds. Later on, it becomes harder whenever, like, especially with Tough Rut Park. It's also pretty hard. Like, to where basically when you start the game, you, like, even with drag racing, you will not complete drag racing with a basic truck. Or at least if you buy the same truck I did. Because the truck is the whole thing is so tall, and also the incline is so sharp that basically you can't get up there without getting high center just before the finish. It's irritating. Anyways, soon you get the pro world and then the world championships, where you basically you go over every you basically go over every single every single one of the base tracks in the game, and with every single event, and see if you can complete them. There's about 12 events in this one. We're gonna start out with this. All right, I'm gonna continue a little bit more with this. Probably not gonna complete this this thing. Probably not. All right. Oh, Red Giant. Oh boy, Red Giant's in there. I remember him. He's got a big old beefy vehicle. Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. All right, it's better like not to hit the gas ever. The more you hit it's better to hit the gas than the brake. The more you hit the brake, the easier it is to lose. Like that, I let go of the gas and I lost. So yeah, it's that easy to lose. It's that easy to lose in some of these. Alright. Next event. Again, I'm not doing much. This one's freestyle. This one's pretty easy to win, just like everyone else. I think freestyle right now. It used to be mud bogging was the easiest, but since it frequent updates, I feel like it's the hardest now. And freestyle is not the easiest, especially with this the burnout function. Because of the burnout thing, it's probably about the easiest thing. We're gonna do a donut on here. Oh boy. Oh well, that's enough. It's not enough for me. We need to get a better score than that. I wonder if it's possible to do like a backflip in this game. I wonder. Probably not, but you never know. And that's going to be the end of my run. Still got 1,000,000 points. I think I've shown enough. I think it's probably going to be about it for this one. This has been Trucks Off-Road Racing. I'll see you next time. Bye.